everyone. I'm your host, Gina.
And I'm Sakovia.
And welcome back to Temporary Fix today.
Yes.
Let me just
Clear it. There you go. Breathe.
take it in. Taste it. Taste it. Okay, I'm good.
You got it? Okay,
I got it.
Okay, she
Okay.
good now.
So, as you all know, if you've been following us, if you're not following us, can you hit the subscribe button below right there?
Please do.
Can you follow?
Please.
Thank you, baby. Talk to me. I'll talk to you. Y'all ain't been talking to me. I got you, okay? Talk to us.
And she love to talk, so.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk about, if you've been following us, again, I say, you would know me and Sakovia are models.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to talk about a few model, we're going to talk, do you watch Black Mirror on Netflix? We're going to get into the Black Mirror of the model life.
Yes.
The model effery, the horror stories, the crap, the cons, whatever you want to call it when it comes to modeling.
Yes.
We're going to get into this today, all right? I mean, from runways, photo shoots, gigs, paying, but they really like paying, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get this out of it, okay? So let's just jump right in.
All right. Well, Gina just gave you the introduction. So, if you are a model, and even if you're an inspired model or a designer or anything of that nature, you're gonna feel what we're talking about. I have had some terrible experiences. Now, let's talk about models first.
Yes, let's
break it down.
Let's go
on the models.
Let's go.
Because I have been in a situation now on my end, I have played both roles, being a designer and also being the model. Mm-hmm. So I see things from both ends, okay? Yes. So when it comes to being a model, there are too many amateurs out here, okay? And not throwing any shade or anything to anyone. I mean, because, you can't just take pictures and post them. You can't just take selfies and post them on Facebook, then all of a sudden you're a model. Or post them on Instagram and you're all of a sudden a model. True. Now, I know that there are a lot of Instagram models that have, they have a lot of followers. They take their pictures, they do their thing. They have people damn near following them around, taking pictures of their whole life, and people want to see that shit. Like, people want to see it. And that's cool. But if you're trying to be a serious model, you need to do your research. Like, I can't say that enough. Like, you need to do your research and know what you're getting yourself into, okay? Mm-hmm. It's more to modeling than just getting your makeup done, putting on clothes and walking, okay? You need to understand, the whole concept of the model life, how you need to respect people, how you need to know what a model bag is, how you need to, if you can afford to buy the things that you need for your model bag, then you need to wait. Don't call yourself a model yet. Wait till you get that shit together. Then you can, go from there. Okay? Number one. I have gotten for one, I have heard of, people say, what is it? We'll say, okay, look, when you come to audition, bring your model bag. What is a model bag? But you're a model though.
Right.
But
that's
you don't
like
know what a
going
model
to the
bag
gym.
is.
Bring your gym. What's a gym bag?
Right. Right.
Right.
So, first let's talk about that part. So the model bag, and I'm gonna kind of breeze through it because we don't want to hold up too much time because we still have other things we want to talk about.
Right. Let's get into
Gina,
it.
You wanna tell them what's supposed to be in the model bag?
Okay. For one, please put some heels. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these. I won't get too sexy for it.
She had to show her little boots,
for the
y'all.
men, for the ladies, if y'all have that too, hey girl. Okay. But anyway, you definitely want some heels, okay? Right. You want to do a runway walk? Do not bring out no, girl.
Don't you bring no damn.
I will
find
out. You. I will find. I have a particular set of skills, okay? If you bring out anything besides them heels, I'm like, okay.
She gonna find.
You gotta have the heels. Mm-hmm. When you heels, okay? You definitely the most. I want to say it's a flattering color, but black or nude. Mm-hmm. And you need black clothing. Do some tights, some leggings, They want to see your form. So do something like a camel style. Do something that's fitting to your form. They want to see you. Okay.
Exactly.
So have something very fitting. Black is a great color or a nude color. Always have an extra set of underwear. Again, with a model bag, you may be on a runway show. It may have makeup artists. They may not have a makeup artist. They may have a bad makeup artist. So that's another good thing to know. Learn how to do your own makeup. So just in case you don't have that, you have your makeup, you can apply it yourself. You know, you don't want to be looking crazy. So that's another thing to have in there. Of course, you know, your hygiene, extra toothbrush, mouthwash, deodorant, all of that. That's another thing. What else am I missing?
I mean, hairpins, you know, different things for your hair, spray, basically, clothing, safety pins, you know, but basically you want to pack as if you're going out of town. Right. Like if you know you're leaving the house, you're gonna stay overnight. It's basically like an overnight bag, you know. So, but the thing about it is, do your research. I mean, you can Google it, you know, and it'll tell you those things that you need to have. So, you know, definitely do your research on that when it comes to the model bag. When someone say bring your model bag, your come card and things like that,
just have it in there. Exactly.
I was just about to get that bag always packing ready.
Right. Find out about a gig or a photo shoot or a casting call, and you can have your stuff already in your trunk.
Right.
You know, and have multiple comp cards. Have your portfolio for them to view. You can take that back.
Very
it could
important.
be a big book with your best work, you know, in those with those pictures and everything. They can view them.
Yes.
So just have all of that together, and you know you're good. So.
Yes. Okay, so we talked about the come cards, the model bag. Okay. So next, let's talk about your listening skills. Like Gina, I have been at, you know, model calls, rehearsals and things like that where people don't listen, period. And it gets so irritating because I be like, I be want to say stuff, I just kind of catch myself. But I be like, damn, like, she just told you, here you go asking a damn question.
Exactly.
Again, you know what I'm saying? So, like, work on listening. Because, for one, if you're walking for a designer or Calvin Klein, whoever the case may be, and they say, hey, look, I need you to walk like such. You a model, right? So you need to walk like such. He didn't know, how is that, or what kind of walk is that? Nah, you need to already know. You can't go out here on a damn model call and not know what the hell you're doing. Like, you just can't. And it bothers me because people look at models like, we ain't biting that. We just put on makeup and put on clothes and just walking. No, it's more to the shit. Like, this is a job.
Exactly.
You know, and it's not a piece of cake at all. And I can't stand when people look at it like that. They take it and put it on this type of level right here, when actually it's up here. Okay, everybody can be a model.
Right. Because with the designers, I mean, they can design all they want, but if it wasn't for models, who's gonna walk out there in that?
Exactly.
Like their mom, their sister.
Exactly.
You know, like it's as if we're not needed. So you just gotta do your best, and not to make, you know, aspiring models who may be watching this feel uncomfortable, but you have to know that it's like 1 billion women in this industry and who wants to be models. So like, hey, if they say I need you to do this, you gotta move.
Have to.
Because we're replaceable, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Until we get to that Tyra, that Naomi, you know, that Gigi. Until we get to those statuses, ain't nobody gonna really cater to us. So you gotta step your game up.
Right. Definitely step it up. Like I said, like Gina said, we're not throwing shade to anyone that's trying to do this, and probably not that educated on what comes with being a model. But again, do your research, sweetie. Like, do your research. And it's different types of models. You don't have to do runway. There is print, there is glamour, there is commercial, there is different things, swimwear, lingerie. There is different things that you cannot be out here doing. It doesn't necessarily have to be runway, because everybody does not know how to walk. And that's okay. We're all different. For me, I love doing print and runway, but print is my number one, and then runway is up under that. Gina's maybe what's yours?
I like print. I like commercial. I actually not a fan of runway, but I do it because I'm very tall and everyone expects me. It's like that's the main thing that I stick out of, but that's not even my favorite thing. But like, you want to at least get get experience in each one, so you could just be ready and available, so
right,
that's a good
exactly.
thing.
So everybody does their own thing.
Okay.
Another thing we want to talk about is respecting people's time. When you have a model call or rehearsal at such time, be there like 10 to 15 minutes before that time. Okay, don't roll in it. Then if you have to be late for whatever reason, be respectful and call the designer and say, hey, look, I'm running a little late, but I'm on the way. Or because things does happen. Things happen. Right. But respect people.
Exactly.
Respect people. If it's just like rehearsals. Like I've had so many rehearsals where models don't come to rehearsal. They don't come prepared. Some of them look like they just roll out the bed. They have tights and stuff on, but holes in them, and it's just not coming together.
Right.
This is a job.
Exactly.
And the way you carry yourself at rehearsal, that stick with us. You know what I mean? Like exactly. If you come there and you're looking like literally like you just rocked the bed or whatever, like I'm gonna always have that image in my head of you.
Exactly. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we pretty much we tackled a lot as far as the models, but as far as horror stories, we can just get into this next stage is what to look out for.
Right.
Because you get so many casting calls.
Right, exactly.
And they say we need you to do this and do that, but it's not paying, but you get credit for it and you get pictures and all of that, which is good. Let's talk about time for print, for example. People they bring you in and then sometimes you may give photographers, they may give you the worst pictures out of all of them and they keep your best pictures.
Right.
For time for print, or they don't send you anything at all, so you have to be very careful with that. That's kind of frustrating with being a model. And also you get all these people doing these casting calls and they want you to show up to like 8 rehearsals and be on time and do this and do that and do your own makeup. They're not paying you a thing. Like it's okay when you first start out, like, hey, you gotta get your experience up. You gotta get, time for print, just to swap out. You get pictures, you get exposure or whatever. At some point, you have to know your limit and say, hey, you know what? I've been doing this for a while. I need to start getting paid for this.
Right.
Okay. Some people just will use you up and take advantage of it. And you just definitely shouldn't let that happen. So that's one thing to look out for, because people just don't really want to pay these days.
Right.
And again, like I said, like we're very replaceable, but at the same time, like when you know what you're worth, people are gonna pay for it.
That's it.
Exactly. So
that's it. Definitely. And for me, that's great points right there. It's nothing wrong with doing free gigs because you want that exposure. You want to build your resume. But it comes a point where you're like, hey, look now.
Exactly.
You want to be compensated some type of way. So that's totally understandable. Another thing for me is just, doing your research on people, period. Because you need to know who and who not to get involved with. Don't be so quick to go to every casting call.
Junkie promoters.
Like, don't be so quick to do it.
Photographers.
Exactly.
We've all been there.
It's out there. I'm telling you, it is out there. If you get a casting call, if you see a casting call or whatever, or, just befriend people on Instagram. Follow them.
Research,
like for real, because they had an incident. I think it was here in Georgia. I didn't get the whole story, but my mother called. She I be modeling and stuff. So she's like, "Hey, Kobe, they had this incident where this guy had this. He's in Georgia. He lives in some kind of mansion or somewhere or whatever. But he had this model call and held the models hostages or however. It happened here in Georgia. Some type whatever. Wow. I don't want to go too deep into that.
Right.
But because I got the story from my mom, you know how mamas is. But the point is, be careful. Do not be so quick to go to every casting call and go here, go there. If you go to casting calls outside the city or or locally, take someone with you.
Yes.
Take a model friend with you or something like that, so that if something happened, you have someone there that can protect, vouch for you, protect you, or whatever the case may be. So this industry is very tough. It is very, very tough, especially for women, because people want you to do certain things to get this done, and this, that, and the other. And it's so many women out here that's doing this stuff.
Right.
It's a lot of beautiful, gorgeous women out here. Okay, and so just be cautious. Do your research. Pay attention. Pay attention. Don't get the high head like you just all that in the bag of chips, baby. You can be replaced like that. Okay, stay humble. Stay humble, but definitely respect people. No, walk into model calls with a good attitude. Walk into there with a good attitude and serve. Like, don't walk in there just, like, give it your all. Give it your all, in rehearsals. Even though that's not the day of the show, but you want to walk like it's the day of the show, okay? So, I mean, there's a lot of things that we could talk about when it comes to the whole modeling and the good, the bad, the do's and the don'ts. But, we're not going to, prolong the time. But that's just a little information we want to give you about, about modeling and just a good look fits for the moment.
Yeah.
Good look fits for the moment.
Temporarily.
So, right.
Yeah.
So if you are, if you're an aspiring model and, you need more information on, how to go about getting started, definitely, hit us up.
Yes.
Comment below, subscribe.
Yes.
If you want to comment about situations that you have been in, where you feel uncomfortable or, however, I mean, hey, definitely tell us. Like, we want to hear your stories. We want that feedback from you all. And if there's something that you want us to talk about on our next show, let us know, okay?
All right.
Gina, you have anything else you want to say?
That's it.
All right. Well, until next time. Bye.
Bye.